Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé. Colt tries to impress Cortney with a romantic portrait of her. Fails hilariously. Colt Johnson is stuck in bed, but nothing could stop him from shooting his shot at Cortney Reardon's. He is still recovering from his severe leg injuries and spending most of his time in bed. The 90-Day Fiancé star feels great to have Cortney by his side during this tough time. Colt doesn't leave a single chance to win Cortney over Usman. He might not be able to join the group at the resort. Hence, the TLC star tries to make the most out of the time he gets with Reardon's. Colt tried to show his love for her during their bedside date. He decided to use his art to impress her. Unfortunately, the TLC celeb's hand-drawn portrait had Cortney burst into laughter. Colt's trick to create a romantic moment for Cortney failed miserably, and her reaction says it all. How was it? What was Cortney's reaction? Cortney Reardon has been really worried for Colt Johnson since his leg injury. She tries to stay with him throughout his recovery. The 90-Day Fiancé made it clear she won't abandon her friend in this tough time and stay with him. Cortney shared everything that happened at the hospital with her co-stars. On Hunt for Love, she explained how Colt told her to give his last message to Mama Debbie in case he died during surgery. The TLC star broke into tears while sharing the horrible details with her co-stars. Cortney also revealed she had to introduce herself as Colt's wife. She feared the doctors wouldn't let her visit him frequently, and she didn't want to leave him alone. Hence, the reality celeb told everyone they were husband and wife. Colt and Cortney had the most adorable and sweet bond on Hunt for Love. Fans really wanted them to end together because of their cute chemistry. But Johnson's unexpected injury changed everything. Fortunately, he gets to spend more time with Cortney. She has been with him throughout his recovery process. Recently, the reality TV stars got to spend some time alone. Colt wanted to make the moment perfect and romantic. He tried to recreate a Titanic moment and impress Cortney. The TLC star asked to draw Cortney's sketch in the latest teaser. The latter couldn't believe her co-star had a hidden talent. She hesitated. "You better not make me look crazy." Colt insisted on drawing her on paper and assured her she'll be the best thing he's ever drawn. He confessed, "I'm super limited to what I can do at this moment." The 90-Day Fiancé star couldn't move around or do stuff. Johnson attempted to create a romantic setting for himself and Cortney. He also felt it worked for the Titanic and would work for movies. The TLC star was pretty sure that it would work for him. Cortney tried her best to stay still and hoped the sketch would turn out magical. But she instantly regretted everything after looking at the final piece. As per Extra TV, the TLC star's jaw dropped after looking at the sketch. Reardon blurted, "What the F***K is that?" She burst into laughter after noticing the triangle nose, wide eyes, and mouth that would haunt her forever. Keep coming back for more tea on Colt's art skills. When it comes to grand romantic gestures, some men deliver roses, poetry, or candle at dinners. Colt Johnson, he delivers confusion, fear, and accidental abstract art. Yes, the king of eyebrow raises and emotional miscalculations has done it again. In the most recent saga of 90-Day Fiancé chaos, Colt decided to impress Cortney by immortalizing her beauty on canvas. The problem? His artistic skills are closer to crime scene sketch artists on their first day than Romeo with a paintbrush, and the result? A romantic portrait so baffling that fans are still debating if Cortney should laugh, cry, or file an incident report. Colt declares himself an artist. No one encouraged him. It all started when Colt told producers he wanted to show Cortney how he sees her. He claimed he'd been inspired by Renaissance art, love, and maybe a touch of delusion. In his words, "I think painting her will show her that I'm a sensitive guy. I'm very visual." Cameras followed him into what he dramatically referred to as his creative space. Translation: a folding card table in his living room next to a stack of Funko Pop dolls and a leftover pizza box. He laid out art supplies that look suspiciously like a child starter set from L9 at a discount store. Brushes, watercolors, a canvas, and an alarming level of confidence. The session begins and ends in disaster. Cortney had no idea what she was walking into. She thought Colt was taking her out for coffee, or maybe one of his awkward strolls through a strip mall. Instead, he told her he had created something special to honor her magnificence. Cortney, being a good sport and possibly still in shock from agreeing to film with him, smiled sweetly and said she couldn't wait to see it. Colt hesitated before revealing the portrait. And honestly, he should have kept hesitating forever. He turned the canvas around, and the world changed. The portrait, a mix of horror, humor, and hieroglyphs. Imagine you're expecting a soft, flattering depiction of your face. Now imagine instead seeing something that looks like it was drawn by a sleep-deprived pigeon wearing oven mitts. The eyes were uneven circles, one alarmingly larger than the other. hovering in different zip codes. The nose was unclear. A triangle? A potato? A mountain facing identity issues? No one can say. The lips resembled to flattened worms engaged in a custody battle. Was it a face? Was it a warning? Was it a Banksy prank? Even production stared in silence. Colt, mistaking the shock for admiration, proudly announced, "I went for a romantic, impressionistic style. It's how I feel when I look at you." Cortney blinked, twice, slowly. Cortney's reaction deserves an award. At first, she tried to be polite. She tilted her head like a confused puppy trying to decode a magic trick. "Oh. Wow," she said, which in 90 Day Fiancé language translates to, "Is there a camera hidden inside this canvas? And are we safe?" She walked closer, squinting as if the image might rearrange itself into coherence if viewed from a different angle. It did not. Trying to salvage his ego, Colt added, "You're the muse. I think I captured your essence." Her essence apparently looked like a haunted emoji. Fans lose their minds on Once the preview clip leaked. The fandom erupted into meme heaven. Within hours, the portrait was edited onto ancient cave walls, compared to a ransom note drawn by a raccoon, declared modern art for people who hate themselves, labeled the Scream's less stable cousin. One fan wrote, "That painting needs therapy and an exorcism." Another added, "Why does the portrait look like it's witnessed crimes?" A third simply said, "Colt drew Cortney like a witness sketch of Bigfoot." Even Larissa Yes, that ex allegedly commented on Instagram, "Finally, he found something worse than his fashion choices. Colt still thinks it's romantic in a confessional." Colt explained, he believes his artistic side sets him apart. "I think women appreciate creativity. You don't have to be perfect. It's the thought. If the thought was what if Picasso painted during a mild earthquake, then mission accomplished." He even hinted he might paint more. "Maybe I'll do one of us together. A couple's portrait somewhere." Courtney's soul tried to flee her body. Cortney tries to be diplomatic, but her face says everything in her solo interview. She struggled to form sentences. "I appreciate the effort," she managed. "I still unfocused. It's unique." Unique is one word. Concerning is another. When asked if she'd display it in her home, she laughed so hard makeup touched her eyebrows. "Maybe in a closet. In the dark. Under something." Producers ask if she's okay. She isn't off camera. A producer gently asked Cortney how she was processing the gift. She paused like someone remembering a traumatic surprise birthday party. "I think I need to see the sun," she said. "And maybe a normal man." Viewers predict the portrait will haunt the season. Social media is already nicknaming the artwork the portrait of Dorian Phelan. Scream 2, the watercolor edition. Some fans are begging the network to auction it for charity. Others want it burned during the tell-all. There's even a petition to make it the next TLC promo poster. Will Colt try again? Unfortunately, yes. Despite the collective outcry, Colt is not discouraged. He believes this was step one in expressing his passion. "I think art is subjective," he declared. "Some people don't understand visionary work. If by visionary he means looks like a witness composite drawn by someone describing a ghost, then sure." Courtney's friends react, and they're not subtle when she showed a photo of the portrait in a group chat. The reactions came in hot. "Why does it look like it's begging for help? Did he draw this with his eyes closed? Blink twice if you're in danger." Even Cortney eventually admitted, "I'm flattered he thought of me, but I don't think I deserve that." The internet has spoken. Frame it in caution tape whether this moment makes or breaks our connection. One thing is clear, Colt has etched himself into 90-day history yet again, not with romance, but with accidental comedy. Will Cortney recover? Probably. Will the portrait recover? Unlikely. Will viewers ever forget it? Absolutely not. And as one fan perfectly put it, that painting isn't a love letter. It's a cry for licensed supervision.